Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mad Hatter, of course. I'm sorry if it's a little grainy or anything in my video or loud in the background because people are watching TV in the living room and my AC's on, so I'm trying to just. I didn't have the AC on all night and I was really hot in the morning, along with my little baby over there, Danky. Um, I just wanted to let you guys know that the last video that I did, I was very upset with my mother. And I didn't mean to make anybody angry or anybody upset with me on YouTube, especially any of my friends that are subscribed to me. Um, this is what I'm trying to say. My mother asked me for basically 8 necklaces in the beginning, and then she waited 3 months. All throughout the 3 months, I was calling her and lowering the price of the necklaces. And then she was going to buy them from me. And she offered to help me because nobody was really buying them, like really wanting them on YouTube or anything like that. So she was going to help me by buying 8 and giving them to her friends at church. Then on the second month, she told me, well, by the third month, she basically told me that she was just going to buy them from me so she can sell them to her friends at church. I'm like, why would you sell them to your friends at church? You told me you were going to give them to them. And I gave her a decent price for them since I put a lot of energy into them physically and mentally. When I bless a necklace, it takes a lot of energy out of me to the point where I'm basically passed out sleeping. It takes a lot of energy out of a person when you put all your put a lot of stuff into the necklace when you bless them. It's not like blessing them from church with like holy water or something like that. When you're pagan and you use uh, a lot of chi or a lot of magic into a necklace to bless it for the person that it's for. I didn't know who they were going to be given to. All that I knew is that she was going to give them to friends at church. And she told me that the next time I talked to her, she told me that she was going to sell them to people at church. And I thought that was really bad. She didn't tell me that before. She told me she was going to give them to them as gifts. That's why I blessed them in a positive way. And I was going to put little like do's and don'ts on them too, like little tags on them, so that the people know not to do these things, not to do's and don'ts basically. And I did get a comment from one person on there that sounded like she was really mad about what I said on the thing. My mother actually, when I went over to my twins' house recently, I think either this month or part of last month, I went over to my twins' house and my mother was trying to basically force me into her church. She was bribing me to go to her church, and I kept on refusing it because I don't go to church. I do my studies, I read my books, and then I take a cat nap, and then I read more, as much as I can in one day. And it does take a lot out of your my vision is not really good. So to read a book, I put a lot into doing it, into my vision to do that. My vision is more impaired during the day than at night. So even having a light on when I'm reading at night is a bother. Um, just to confirm to people that I did not agree to no $50 for 5 necklaces. There was been originally 8, and I told my mother that I would sell them for $80 to her, 10 for each necklace, which I think is a fair price because I'm trying to save up for something for me and my nephew to do together. It's actually me getting a system so that I can go on there and play with him, even though he has a Xbox One S and I want a one Xbox One. I can still talk to him, text him, and everything. And it's all the money, extra money that I'm going to be getting from my own pocket is going to be going into the system to get the games, to get the headphones, to get the gold membership, because my allowance card can't be put into the game system. So I have to get a free credit card and put the money on there and then put it onto the system, and I have to use it that way. And I would have to do it like every month so that the gold membership does not cancel. And my mother has, she said, oh, $5 per necklace for all eight. And then she said $10 per necklace if I went to her church. She did not say how long I had to stay at her church. She just said that I had to go there and go inside and stuff like that. And when I did, I had to tape gauze to my my left eye and my left ear, because when I went in there, the music was so loud. Even though I'm deaf in that ear, it started to bleed. It was very painful, very itchy, very sweaty in that building. It was not the greatest of smells, even though people normally dress up and put perfume on, and men put cologne on and stuff. It doesn't last forever, you know. So people's deodorant were running out, you know. I was in the bottom where the children were, and I was just trying to stay calm because whenever I go into churches, I get very anxious, lightheaded. I do have bleeding happening. I don't know why. Um, it could be from too much anxiety. It could be because I'm at a church. I don't know. I haven't been to a church in years. And being forced into my mother's church, well, it's not my mother's church, but being forced to go to a church, and my mother knowing that in my religion I do not go to church. She made me go because she was going to pay $10 instead of 5 to the 8 necklaces. And then last minute she talked to Bethany and told her that I only wanted 5 for 50. And I didn't know about it until late. And now my twin's in the hospital right now, in Hartford Hospital, from vomiting all night. And she had nothing in her stomach. So I'm really I'm basically at my phone anytime she needs to call me, or I'll call her cell and get catched up on any medications that they're giving her, anything they're putting her on, and everything like that. So I'm just basically on edge and very stressed out because my twin means a lot to me, and my mother and father do too, but a lot of people in my family mean a lot to me, and I'm always concerned about them. If you're wondering why my nose ring is off to the side, it's because it's a bigger nose ring, so it will move due to me like moving my head. Um, but I just want to clarify that my mother did ask for 8, and that it was going to be 80, which was a lot less than what I charged her in the beginning, way back. It was going to be in the hundreds that she was going to pay me, and she was agreeing on it. And now all of a sudden, now she wants 5, and I can't give the other necklaces. I think 3 other necklaces to other people. They're supposed to go to the church people, only church people, and my mother basically lied to me and told me now she wants 5. You can't make 8 necklaces and then ask for 5 after. It doesn't go like that. And she wanted to help me in the beginning. She asked for 8. She was going to pay $100 and something, $164 for the original pair, the original necklaces, including hers, that I basically got her for a special occasion. I think it was her birthday. She's even going to pay for that, and I was telling her not to, but she said she would, to help me out so that I can get more material and stuff to do more necklaces. And, I was even going to do necklaces on the giveaway, the first giveaway, and people didn't want that. They didn't want necklaces or nothing like that. So, of course, they just wanted glitter, you know. So I did. I gave glitter, and my twin wanted something else, so I got her that. So, I apologize for making people feel uncomfortable in my last video or anything like that, or mad, because one person left a really mad emoji at the end of their writing. I think it was Never Naked Nails or something like that. I'm not too sure. So don't quote me on that, okay? But you gotta understand that my mother has always tried to overstep her role as a mother, and even though she wants to help, she said she was going to sell them to the church people. No, you told me you were going to give them as gifts. Selling them to them is not giving them a gift. It's making a profit off of me after I get a profit off of you. And that's not right. That is really not okay. And the reason why I got mad, and I said, yeah, if she gives me 50 for the 5, then she's going to have to give me an extra 50. Make it 100 for the 5. Because I'm not playing games. I need money. People need money to survive. It's not an easy world where you can get things for free every day. I have to get stuff to support myself, and I have to get materials to make more necklaces. It's not every day I get to always go out and go to Michael's or go to the other fabric stores and get items to make these necklaces. Even though they're from there, they're blessed using my gifts. Okay? And people need to understand that, and that it's very tiring at the end of the day. And I'm still exhausted, and I have her necklaces right here. And I'm just waiting to package the rest of them. And, she's just really making me go to the church in the first place by giving me money is just wrong. A mother shouldn't bribe their child to go to the church. She said if $5 for not going to the church for each necklace, or $10 a piece. And it's not up to her to give out a price. It's up to me. And she lied to me once before, and she's lying to me again. And this is why we always argue, have disagreements, and everything like that. So it has nothing to do with me. Basically, it has nothing to do with me. It has a lot to do with her and her eagerness to push people into churches. She's basically just that type of person. And I don't like that type of person. I want a mother, a role model, a figure to look to, and somebody to have a shoulder to cry on when I need to. My mother is not that type of person anymore. My mother will push, shove, pull, whatever, to get to where she's at. And I don't like that at all. My mother has changed a lot in her years. And I wish I had my old, caring, thoughtful mother back, and I wish that to the ends of the world. And I just, I'm even tearing up in this eye right now. I don't cry out of both eyes all the time, so it's very rare to cry out of one eye for me, and it's probably due to a lot of stress. And this is stressful because I have to let people on Facebook, YouTube know that my mother is acting a certain way. And this is why I'm doing this. And my mother is not who she says she is. My mother says she never gossips, but yet she does. My mother says that she's doesn't do certain things, but yet she does. And it's very hard to keep track of every little thing that she is going to be nice or going to be mean about. So I just wanted to let you guys know this, okay? My mother has changed really, really far and really, really fast with her attitude, her way of treating us when we were little, everything. And I'm not trying to get back at her or be spiteful. I'm just trying to make her understand that she asked for 8 and I have to give her 8. That's it. I might lower the price a little bit, but I can't really lower the price enough where I can't afford the things that I want to get for me and my nephew to be able to play together. And I really want to play things with him and be able to help him with the kids that are being mean to him on game systems. So I really want to help him and kick these bullies out of the place and, make it a decent place for him to play, because he gets so frustrated. It's sad. It's very, very sad to see him upset and mad at people and defriend people and stuff like that. It's just upsetting. So I'll let you guys go, and I hope you understand. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll try to keep you updated on my twin, on how she's doing and everything. So, love you guys, and have a lovely tea party. Bye-bye.